If you use TLauncher, odds are at some point you've wanted to try the infamous Java FPS boosting client, Lunar client. But for some reason, there's just this obscene reason that you can't use Lunar client with TLauncher. Well, boy, do I have a solution for you. I have found, well, technically I didn't find it, it's already known, but I'm telling you about a solution to this problem. Here is how to install Lunar client on TLauncher. So basically you're going to want to use the download link in the description or in the video that is linked in the description to download Lunar client from Mediafire. Click on the download link that is probably going to be blue in the upper right corner of the screen. After that, you're going to want to go into your downloads folder, right click on Lunar client, and then click extract. Then you're going to want to open TLauncher and click on the file icon on the bottom right, similar to File Explorer. Once you've done that, scroll down until you find versions and drag and drop the Lunar client folder from your downloads folder, the extracted one by the way, pick the extracted one, from your downloads folder to versions. After that, close everything except TLauncher, and then refresh TLauncher, and then scroll down in your versions list to around 1.8.9. It should show up there, but be sure to check the entire thing if you don't see it there, and it should say Release LC. Then click on that and click Enter. Enter the game and it should load up. However, don't click anything until you see that it is fully loaded in and the icon is spinning around on the screen. Basically, kind of like the Minecraft actual loading screen. Once you're in the title screen and it's properly working, you should click on a single player world and create a single player world. After that, go into the pause menu and click multiplayer, and then once you do that, you can join any server you want. However, there are a couple of downsides to this method. For one thing, you still can't join Hypixel or any of the fancy servers because those servers will still detect that you're playing on a cracked account. Lunar client can't do anything about that. In addition to that, it really doesn't provide a notable FPS boost, at least not on my experience, just because I don't have a very good computer. But if you have a better computer, you may experience, varying results. You can also change your memory allocation in the settings menu on TLauncher, and in my experience, actually lowering the memory allocation makes the game run more smoothly, and I think it's because it doesn't have to manage as much RAM, so the game is running while using less of the system resources and therefore running better. Another thing is that this is an older version of Lunar client that doesn't have as many modifications, therefore you pretty much can just do motion blur and the CPS counter and most of the other counters. There are a lot of other features that I don't really use that you might, and also cosmetics likely will not work unless you already have an account with Lunar client, because it'll just say invalid login. There are some other cosmetics and things that you can change that I just don't use, but don't expect to go in there and see the latest version of Lunar client because unfortunately this is not that. Anyway, if this doesn't work for you, please comment down below and I will do my best to try and help. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and of